Hello everyone, this is David Van Sicklen from Verona Area School Districts with a video to show families how to access Zoom from their student's iPad. So here's my iPad. I'm going to find my Seesaw app. So I'm going to scan through it. I find my Seesaw app, open it up. And if you've never signed into Seesaw, you're going to select I'm a student. And you're always going to select the Google option. So that big blue button. And you're never going to type in their email or password here. You're actually always going to click sign in with Google, the big button up top, and click continue. Now, if you haven't signed into your student's account through Seesaw, you will type in their email address that the district emailed you along with their password. But however, once you have done that once, you'll see your name pop up, just like my two email addresses are popping up here. So I'm going to select my student account, and I'm in my classroom. I can select no thanks or notify me, either one. And notice that I can be in multiple classes. I'm in Mr. V's class, so I want to stay in there. And Mr. V has posted a Zoom link, and it's right up front at the top. However, if it's not right there, you can always filter through, look for it in the journal. It might be in your inbox. It could be in a variety of different places. And look for your teacher to communicate where that Zoom link will be posted on a daily basis. So as a student, they're going to click on the big blue Zoom image, and if they double tap this, or if they just click that little link at the bottom there and hit join our video. So I can do two different ways. And here you don't have to create a Zoom link or account or anything like that. You just automatically get logged in. Now, when you see this screen, it just is showing you that the teacher is maybe getting things squared away, they're getting ready, and you just have to wait patiently for them to let you in from the waiting room. So my teacher is going to admit me. So now I'm in Zoom, and the first thing I'm going to need to do is enable my audio. So I'm going to select call using internet audio. And as you can see, if you look at the top, currently I'm unmuted. So if I mute myself, no longer can my teacher or my classmates hear me. You can also see at the top that my video is currently off. Generally, it's best practice to unmute yourself, mute yourself when you're not speaking to eliminate background noise and distraction like dogs barking or people talking, yada, yada, yada. And just clicking that unmute button to participate, answer questions, ask questions. And it's usually best practice to have your video on. So you can see me now in the bottom right of your screen. However, I'm going to turn my video off for this video. Sometimes if your internet is having trouble or whatnot, you can turn off your video. You can share your screen. Now my teacher has made it possible only for themselves to share the screen, but they might change that. If I click participants, I can see who's in the meeting. There's only 2 of us. And I can also rename myself by clicking on iPad of David Van Sicklen, which is me, renaming myself to something that maybe is a little bit more safe, like iPad of David instead of a full last name. Now, let's limit our silly names and keep it to something where we can identify ourselves. Your teachers will obviously request that of you as well, so don't get too crazy, kiddos. If you hit the 3 dots and go to more, you can open up the chat and you can ask questions in the chat, you can communicate with people. And teachers can also respond back to you just as easily in the chat. And you'll see they responded with a little red indicator that just popped up in the top right of my screen that my teacher just said hi back to me. And I can see I have 1 unread chat, so I can open it up and see that. If I hit more again, I can see some other things. I can like raise my hand, for example, and that will let my teacher know on their screen that I might have a question or need something to slow down, and they'll ask me. The last button that you might want to know is how to switch to gallery view or switch back to active speaker. Gallery view will allow you to see all of the students in your class at once, looking at little thumbnails of their videos or of their images that they set to their account. You can switch between windows if they don't all fit in one screen by just sliding left to right. And if you want to switch back, you just click switched active speaker, and that'll allow you to see whoever's talking at that time's screen. A lot of times that'll be your teacher's shared screen. Last but not least, to leave the meeting, click on the top left, leave, and then leave meeting, and you're all done. Hope this video was helpful. Reach out if you have any questions.